Vandalised by racists, put right today by the British public, which found its own way to say what it thinks about intolerance, with flags and messages.
I thought it was really important, actually, that the boys remember who their hero is. There's been a lot of talk online, and it might just be a minority, but it's enough to make a lot of noise. So I wanted to reinforce who Rashford, not just Rashford, but the other black boys, particularly who played and were subject to abuse, were kings and are kings.
It's just really sad that in this day and age, this is still going on and it's on your doorstep and it's on the TV, it's on social media, you can't escape it.
The racist abuse, mostly online against black players who missed penalties in the final of the Euros, was universally condemned. Today, this mural of Marcus Rashford became a place of protest against racism. The artist returned to retouch his work. England players knelt before games to protest against racism, booed by some England fans. At the time, both the Prime Minister and Home Secretary refused to condemn the booing, and Priti Patel dismissed taking the knee as gesture politics. England player Tyrone Mings accused her of stoking the fire, as have opposition MPs.
The Home Secretary has some draconian measures and draconian laws, and the way she talks about migrants and immigrants is racist. You know, it's racist language that's used to stoke division.
I know that the whole House will join me in condemning the sickening racist abuse directed last night at our heroic England football team on social media.
The Home Secretary yesterday condemned the racism in the Commons and was defended today by fellow ministers.
No one wants to see racism. Let's assume that's the case with everybody, including, by the way, our Home Secretary, who's been subject in her life to racism herself. No one wants to see it. And I think we all get behind each other to defeat it, not only in sport, but in society more broadly.
Priti Patel wore her England shirt on match day. She has condemned the racist abuse, and she won't like being criticised by a sporting hero. But there is a view in some sections of the Tory party that taking the knee is in itself divisive, too woke, and that many of their core voters don't really like it. So what's the view in a working man's pub just round the corner from Rashford's mural?
There is racism in sport, but there's racism everywhere you go, but you ain't gonna change it by taking the knee.
They can take the knee any time they want.
Yeah.
If it achieves something, fair enough. If it doesn't achieve anything, nothing's lost and nothing's gained.
Lots of children came today. Maybe Rashford's free school meals meant more than the penalty. And although they didn't win the cup, they have inspired people, not just to play football, but to support social change. Jason Farrell, Sky News.